the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Still on the issue of Chairman Abronye, the Ghana Police Service treatment offer to the Circuit Court 9, Wakra, on the grounds on which Judge ni ya oti edwamu deny no bail. Charges ya presse edi etia Chairman Abronye Brea court chilmwa yen sanfa chairman and sign emre biu and a whole lot of other matters arising. In fact, Ewiano ena ebeto dwa say the chairman akopi mu e was Circuit Court 9 ya e won cry. Judge ni tena dwamu was say chairman yama ne bela enye yi ti yen sanfa no nkotwere aban kukumu na empenifo sanfa ne mra biu nyakopon ya domo on the 12th of September ya eye efiade ya. The mode of transportation from CID headquarters to court by virtue of say Black Maria, the moving cell, and I nipa ba kupe Chairman Abronye team ya no a free CID headquarters then the back court. Nipa be ka ehho asem. Now share the proceedings of court. Now the people for do na wo honom. Notable among them the youth general Salam Mustafa. Salam aba yenua obi ekosi senjumedi so ena Salam chirimu a it is high time I was a serious assassination. The politics of jokes, it is becoming too much. Say Nadia, TikTokers, social media influencers, and a benya to the media see on so chiwon dese. Now, what charge nipa on issues of misdemeanor? Is that how he should be handled? Say issues of misdemeanor yen to me ma Abronye be onko da fiase akosi fiada no nsamra no guso wo church nsem ni mu a na obi ya o ye renown la ye chirim se wono akra no watrase din enioma ye koso de dey Abronye. It is very, very strange to him because of her charges are president yam issues omo raise o court ni etumi gina so say yen grant Abronye be na ono kra no obi no on tiase. The other interesting revelations ya enkomodie ni mu ano EPP free mobile. Another interesting assertions made by the commander himself, Salam Mustafa. Tiyanko na yanko jinchi.
And was a Black Maria. Once the Black Maria no. So when he Bible for Ayejuma.
Yes.
A moving cell.
Moving cell. Yes. Okay.
A moving cell.
Okay.
Omo de backwetia.
Yes, I remember saying backwetia.
Into police for in their rational mind,
yes,
the only way they could take Chairman to the court was to put him
through the moving cell.
In a moving cell. Just say, almost time to the extent that even to put him in a decent vehicle, no money. So from cell, baby or Dandra, I'm told NIB cell.
Okay.
Kaukudi.
Okay. And I'm going to Black Maria.
And I'm going to court. From court. And almost sending shame back to
maybe I'm in the free buy.
I'm sure I'm gonna go back to NIB. Say he should be in custody and reappear
on Friday.
On Friday.
Not just
Bobby, because of misdemeanor. When are we a lawyer? Misdemeanor treatment here. Misdemeanor. And then I don't know if the IGP has seen this. Another interior minister say where you're more fair. Then we are in the woods and heading to the land of nowhere.
But what was the prosecution's case in almost say Emma court ninja? No, so mugu so investigations.
And you can't have bromadrin. Metna court. And I'm more case. And a prosecution, your argument.
Yes.
Say, omoni evidence.
Okay.
Omoni internasobia
Nsem-Pii.
as at the time, I'm court. But the reason they have appeared before a judge in the court of law is to make sure that they do not break
the 48-hour
rule. That's all. Say, into your more fishing expedition. So would you keep him for us. Though we don't have anything against him, actually say why bonny. But moment in the fiase and buying. Say you share bonny away. Not your dinner but in a court. Now you need that. That's all. That's the argument. But Kojo Ponkruma, the law firm guys, no, we sharp, we fantastic. Lawyer Daniel Martin,
sure.
Oh, you're brutal, young guy, but the guy's intelligent.
Martin,
the argument he made in court was solid. One, you are talking about a regional chairman for the biggest political party in opposition that just left government, a regional chairman. What I say?
Yes.
Or a fixed place of our abode. And of course,
yes.
So must say, we did bonny. Prove that we did bonny and arrest the person. But money, any evidence, but more panel. And mind you, voluntarily or no one and not to call her in fulfillment of the invitation extended to him. She has honored the invitation or my invitation, and on one day who call you and do police CID around 10
a.m.
Yes, in the morning thereabout, and I will say yacho, because what I said here, IGP and I did dinner.
But was that the charge?
Yes. 2 charges. 2.
Yes.
First one, only publication of false material.
False material.
Yes, with intent to cause fear and panic.
Okay.
That's the first one. Kwedu amodebon. Second, kwedu amodebon. Any offensive conduct.
Yes.
Offensive conduct, when we are lawyer,
offensive conduct conducive for the breach of peace.
For the breach of peace.
Yeah.
But let me.
By time offense. And not offense. But
look, we talk too much in this country. Come on.
Can support that offense there another.
Let's get serious. Yes. Let's get serious. Let's not trump up in Yama because you say yendi ho abro, yendi ho bani, yendi wodisem edibediobi. So you cook up every single nonsense in support of it, in pursuit of a certain evil agenda. Obi, interviewer Okoswa, there'll be insults against me. Mewa.
Yes.
President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he didn't attempt our my way. Nana do Dankwe Kufuor, he didn't attempt. Etichu ni bebe ekuku dam ayewo ewo my way when you did your matem. They don't react in the manner that we have seen, let alone an IGP feels so offended, say you didn't attempt.
But some have said, and I've read account of people on social media say, when you say the certain IGP is the most corrupt and the dumbest IGP you've ever seen.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
No, you've not heard the voice on the video.
I've seen a certain video.
Corrupt.
I've seen a certain video.
Yes.
I haven't seen dumbest in any of me. Obi, you were all different people.
Yes.
Me, I shall mean the attempt. But you know me, I speak my mind.
Yes.
And I can speak my mind in the harshest of language, but it did attempt there and yeah,
obey.
But Obi so any nothing. Anything that can be more recently, me call America. I call joining young Republicans for Omo convention. Any one or two other, trading. When I listen to their language, they use. I say, dear grow Ghana how. But it's a free society.
But when I've read some account, Franklin Kujo, for example, says, surely if anyone alleges that the IGP is the quote dumbest and most corrupt unquote we have ever had, they must be ready to prove these allegations. I now understand why Abronye DC was invited by the police. I listened and watched the tape. I cannot share it here. In the way Franklin Kujo, for example, they posted, and it's generated a huge conversation out there. But of course, these allegations, some may argue, say, okay, if the IGP is minded, you can sue.
Yes, sue him.
Yes, for defamation.
Yeah, for defamation.
If you may.
Yes. And what I say?
But if there are other elements, yes, I get you.
Okay.
If there are other elements the offense of publication of false material, then the course the police has adopted may be right.
We have seen this rule book being played so many times. As we speak, I can say MPP General Secretary, Justin Kodia Frimpong.
Yes.
As a petitioner, they are dying IGP.
Nsem-Pii
On the
threats on the life of the minority leader. And
the national organizer.
And
minority whip.
Are not done by known people, a constituency organizer. And also Chairman Bugadiano, a life assault from Azoka. Up to now, the IGP has not mastered the courage to invite them. Are they only NDC for? But on my way, even TikTokers, because of Makasa. And only MPP for. And the NDC ni etimi eye bibia efa no hodi, but we MPP ni dia. That is why we have an issue. If the IGP is so hurt by what Chairman has said, sue him. Fanoko court. A civil case is a civil matter. But to the extent, say, I will use the police service
to settle
personal scores. That is wrong. It's gross abuse of power. Because you are using your office in the manner not fit, as so determined in Article 296 of the Constitution, in the exercise of powers. And I'm a boy.
Discretionary powers.
Yes, discretionary powers. So, OBA, when we are doing some of these things, let's not forget, I've said this time without number. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Every political party has its doves and hawks. And some of these things, we take political notice of them. One day you can be called to account. You can be called to account. And I've said this, Obi. Look, some of these people misbehaving, Obi, that should be enough power. Even if they die, we'll go and exhume their bodies and deal with them.
Oh, how?
Even their ghost crowd will chase them.
How is that possible?
That is why don't cause people pain. Don't cause people pain. Don't cause people unnecessary pain. I'm not sure, say, this is the reset John Dramani Mahama promised the people of Ghana. Reset Fonse.
So, radio. So for you, you will not start by condemning, if any, the comment the original chairman is supposed to have made against the person of the IGP. Don't you think it would have been better to start by condemning that?
Like I have said, I want to see the full text. Because the video I have seen, that part is not there.
Oh.
So, meaning the other video they are talking about. And, Ondra, my understanding is that Omo board tape on the chairman. Or see, he can't remember saying those things.
On Kai so can be sir.
On Kai. We are in the period of AI and so on and so forth. It can be generated and so on and so forth. That is why a more befitting, a better approach could help. You see, when you do this, it dovetails into politics. So, when you go on this route, it dovetails into politics. What for our civil process, and I wouldn't know him. You have sued him for defamation, and we didn't ask him.
Like already, Randy Abbey has sued him for defamation, and I think Bawa Mokhtari as well.
They're entitled to. That is how the society is supposed to work. Say, Obiyo Bibina Nyawada for no court, but not when you have oppressive powers that you put it to play. Say, meow, because Black Maria, just say, even Abronye is being treated like some petty criminal. I say, and he's a dangerous element to society. Maybe American films are saying a terrorist. Hardened lifers. Now, obi misdemeanor. You treat a person this way.
My worry is why bail was not granted him today, especially looking at the nature of the offenses, and why he didn't get bail today, but rather to reappear before court on Friday. That's a bit strange from where I sit, but
it's so strange. One thing that hurts me, the young girls be Kumasi and
TikTok for
no. In fact, the attention of the court was brought to the fact that they have spent 96 days, 96 hours behind bars, going beyond the 48-hour rule. Still, your mom 2 weeks remand. Your mom 2 weeks remand. These days, police for Chiwa. Me after found who they treat form in the way they want, and
like FM.
There is no law in this country because you are just an MPP person. Obi, Nancy na Bodam ni bi echo Rich Hospital, echo assaulted nurses.
Bodam ni bi anko. So Bodam ni there. That's a mad person.
Yes.
The people who went there are not mad.
The boy is a mad boy.
No.
He needs psychiatric attention.
No. You lead a youth in your party. You cannot describe another Ghanaian youth as a mad person. Because why exhibit conduct be on an That's not fair.
The youth I lead will not behave like madmen.
No, Mustafa Mepacho. Because you're on radio, you're a role model to many youth. I think you should respectfully withdraw our comments. It's not
withdrawn.
Very well. To us,
I have respect for you.
Medasi.
I have respect for you. And respect for the platform.
Medasi.
Obi.
And make your point.
You know that boy is still working, a free man. The health minister went and hugged him. Shook hands with him, set up a committee, whatever it is. They should investigate the matter. When police CID is there, and I said, what kind of a minister is this? You want to whitewash the issue? And that's what they did, because the boy is an NDC boy. You think if it was an MPP person, we will not see Rambo Star? Did you see the number of policemen accompanied Abronye? If I video, my send video number. Yes, I was behind them. I was in traffic when they came to pass with Chairman. An escort vehicle, the Black Maria,
and another.
Then another escort vehicle. All of them fully armed policemen. Chairman, there were about 10 policemen, bodyguarding chairman. As to whoever will attack them, what I don't know. You see, if the police were doing their things right, we will work with them, we will stand with them. Obi ekasana enya, we would admit that kasawe enye. But their conduct does not engineer confidence and show that they are not biased. And one conduct. I've said time without number. Obi, as for the service, the motto of the police service, as for the
service with integrity. Yes.
As for the service, we have seen the service that they provide. The integrity they
integrity. Munshada nyin nisa.
Debbie, anyhow. I have known the IGP.
Yes.
I've followed his exploits.
COP Yohono.
You know, I think he's a fine policeman.
Yes.
But if he allows himself to be used by political, actors, they will dent his career for him. They will dent it. This is a man who rose to become deputy IGP, and then another don't go Kufuado.
Yes.
I first met Christian Tete Yohunu in 2011 or so. Time I hear Young Patriots demonstration.
Oh, okay.
It was myself, Hobson Adoye, Titus Glover, Richard Nyama, and I think there was another third person, maybe Sylvester Tete or so, somebody else. Leadership of Young Patriots, and were invited, but then he was the regional commander.
Greater Accra regional commander.
That's the time I got to know him. Don't allow your career to be destroyed by politicians. Office, this person, take this person. And when you go there, the way the police people, they disrespect you, talking to you by heart, it went on show, politics.
9 months ago,
that just 9 months ago when power, and the tables will turn. The tables will turn. So why do you allow yourself to get caught in such a manner? Being brute and so on and so forth. It's not nice. This is a blot on our democracy. It makes nonsense of the democracy we are trying to build, Obi. Because this is not the civil procedure to deal with flimsy issues like misdemeanor. Say the scarce resources of the state. BMA police for Monjina Mufanye Juma. No, Fasasika no. Editor Fango and put it in Black Maria just to transport one person
to the court.
Ben Fuwal no man some Ben Yako. Then after that you tell us that the system is tight. We should tighten our belts.
I'm told, said the Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria, lawyer, and as His Excellency lawyer Alhaji Baba Jamal ATA, or say he wants to make a quick input to himself formally, now a member of the legal team of the NDC. Council.